Welcome to the Hawaii Master Food Preservers. HMFP grew out of the need to assist small family farms with sustainability in their operations. Initially undertaken by Hawaii tropical fruit growers as a way to assist our growers with markets, the seconds and more unusual types of tropical fruit not commonly purchased by chefs or wholesalers. This was a positive alternative to what would otherwise be wasted. Each of the 8 full days of classes begins with a reading circle and discussion in the morning, especially of the previous days. Yeah, you guessed it, homework. The afternoon is in the kitchen where students prepare a wide variety of safe value-added products. The only prerequisite is to have a food safety certification card from either the State Department of Health or ServSafe or from hifoodhandlers.com, which is the quickest, easiest, and cheapest way to achieve food safety certification. Day 1 starts with the food safety practices and regulations and knife skills. The only rule is you go home with all the fingers you came with. Day 2 is jam day, where local fruit is utilized to prepare either jelly, jam, conserves, preserves, or syrups. On day 3, we start the afternoon session with a marinara sauce, followed by either a chutney or salsa, depending on student choices. And then the next day is high pressure canning, and that's a long one. Requires a significant amount of time as we can both vegetables and meats or fish, green beans and chicken for the lesson plan, and the vegetable and protein that the student chooses can eat up a lot of time. Usually the class can run into the early evening, but well worth the time to learn how to process your own can of tuna. Then comes pickling and fermentation. Each student will make sauerkraut and pickle either cucumbers, beets, beans, or other fruit and vegetables of choice depending on the season. There's an art to freezing correctly, and more so to the opportunities we have in Hawaii for dehydration. The science behind these forms of preservation is looked at closely. Day 7 is the oral exam. All students prepare a class project during this time where we grade each other. Students will have about 20 minutes to take us through the project they've chosen. Generally, these are done at home on their own time with enough preparation to share with each of the other students. It's much easier than it sounds. Preparing and sharing is not mandatory, but the oral exam is to achieve certification as a master food preserver. Given time, this is also the day for class discussions on marketing and labeling, as well as time for a visit from a guest chef and or local food producer. Our final exam sounds scary. 61 questions with 116 answers. Okay, the good news, it's all open book. And some of our students have aced it with 100%. It's all about what we've worked on the previous 7 weeks. Most students start at 9 and finish close to noon. Then it's graduation time, award presentation, and a potluck lunch where we can invite family and friends. HFMP also often relies on funding. The more detailed graduate classes are offered when instructors and or funding are available. HMF, boy, I keep tripping over my own tongue. HMFP and HTFG have a symbiotic relationship. Growers' fresh fruit helps to market value-added products made from it, and those products continue to help growers find new markets. It reduces waste and helps to promote much of what Hawaii has to offer. HMFP has graduated almost 200 from the program over 10 years from all islands. Some of the more popular items around the state that you find in the stores have come from our students. Some products created have gone on to national food chains. The networking, the workforce development that many of us enjoy grew from this program with our partners on each island. Thank you for watching. We look forward to having you as part of the Hawaii Master Food Preservers and Hawaii Tropical Fruit Growers family. Please let us know if you have any questions. Mahalo.